Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today what we are going to be doing is working with lettering and typography. So what I have here is a sheet of paper, and I have written the upper and lower case version of each letter of the English alphabet. If you want to include lines in yours, sort of similar to this, I'll just say that mine are 2 inches apart. So if you prefer to have your letters like on rows, then you might want to use a ruler and draw a line. So what I have here are, again, all the letters of the alphabet, but I have them as sticks and just like regular sort of straightforward, basic, boring letters. And so what I want to do now is to change them into something that is almost more like a drawn version of the letters. And so how I'm going to do this is just by sort of slowly adding depth into some of the spaces of the letters. And I'm also, just again, using that original stick, the line, as the basis to tell me, okay, where to place things. When you are drawing letters, because I do thinking of it as drawing the actual letters, what you want to do is, just to think about, all right, how can I change the form of this letter, and still make it recognizable, but then also make it kind of like fun or funky or particular to your style. Okay, and so as I'm drawing these, what I'm doing is I'm just trying to, think about, all right, let me see how I can add bulk around the lines, and let me see how I can change the spaces or fill them in, or, like for example, if I want this not to be like a teardrop shape, maybe I want to say oh, I think I want to make this into a little heart. So any kinds of things like that, you're welcome to do. Okay, let's look at the letter C, because I think this has a lot of potential. I think I want to try to just draw this letter C with a few lines and see what happens there. Okay, so I've got something going on with some extra layers and some extra depth. That's fine. Maybe on this C, I want to add a little curlicue at the top. Okay, so again, I'm not leaving these as just the lines. What I want to do is to, just flesh them out to finish them. All right, let's see. At this point, I think I want this part to be a little thicker, so I can edit that. I can change it, and then essentially by the end of this, when I'm filling this in, my C is quite a bit of a different shape. And this is what we're going to continue to do. Let's think about if I want to draw my letter D with some decorations on the outside. Perhaps I want to add some lines here. Perhaps I want to create a pattern. Maybe I can continue this pattern somewhere on the inside, or maybe I do it within the center. So maybe in this space, I can just squiggle a doodle inside the letter D. And okay, that can be an idea for a method for drawing the letter. If I want to take my lowercase d and maybe I make this into something that is totally blocky, maybe I can change the vertical line to a kind of a larger rectangle. Maybe I can make the round part into something that's a bit more square. Okay, but again, same thing. All I'm doing is I am just taking what I have already and kind of trying to find a way to consistently draw the letter so that it's the appearance is congruous with itself. And so what I mean by that is okay, so for example, I started my E with these three lines at the end. And what I'm doing now is I am adding, more depth. I think I'm gonna actually change this top line to be a bit longer so that I have more of an angle. And then, all right, when I'm finished, now this is what my E looks like. So what I'm going to ask for you all to do is to continue this process until you have completed your illustration of the entire alphabet.